So is your cat.
Yeah, you hear that freaking dumb cat? Shut up! I'm live! Shut up! Okay. Dads versus the World podcast is coming at you live for episode 125. The date is March 24th, 2024. And next week is Zombie Jesus weekend. Hooray. Let's celebrate. Today is Palm Sunday. I don't know what that means. What does Palm Sunday mean? Who knows? But that's what today is.
You do something with palm trees and you wave them around. Something in church.
I thought this was the day when you like slap someone in the face, like, "Pa! Here's the palm! Pa! Palm Sunday!" Stupid joke. But anyway, so this, if you are new to the podcast, that's what that whole thing is. That's what this podcast is about. Nonsense. It's all about nonsense. We have fun. We do some fun stuff every once in a while. We also do some serious stuff. Hold on a second. I got to do a quick shout out to Mariah. What's up, Mo? What's up? Boom. There you go. Shout out. I did things. My name is Ian. That gentleman over there, his name is Kevin. If you're on the live stream, he is on the screen. If you're on audio and you're like, who's that voice on the other end? Hold up. It's not Jesus and or God. It's just Kevin. Let's give it a bit. Okay. What'd you do? 4 months? Oh, you got a badge. Oh, look at that. 3 months subscriber badgie. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, that's what this whole podcast is about, and we are on everything. We're on YouTube. We're on all the social medias, except that X one, because it's run by people who hang out at January 6th at the state capitol. Yeah, but anyway. But yeah, that's us. That is Dads versus the World podcast. And if you have any questions and need or advice or anything like that, feel free to send it to our email account, which is Dads versus the World podcast at gmail.com. If you're a Nigerian prince, straight up, my answer is no. I will not give you thousands of dollars for you to go over to the States and find yourself a wife. I'm sorry. I won't do it. I've done it before. It never ends very well. Not doing it again. Anyway, what'd you say about your hair?
I said, what the fuck's going on with my hair? It's all like retarded. I guess I'm not supposed to use that word.
Well, you did. You used it. Way to go, dude. Way to go. It's like
that's so gay.
It's like that kid. They're like, they slip up of the curse word at the Thanksgiving dinner table. And everyone's like, and he's like, oh, I meant ship. Because they all came on a ship. Yeah, good save. But yeah, anyway. So that's what this is. Dude, I've been made fun of this week, and I don't appreciate it. Don't appreciate it, guys. My buddy of mine was making fun of me because I've been playing a poop ton of baseball. What I mean by baseball, I mean on the Xbox. Because I'm 36-year-old, okay? You think I'm going to be out there just throwing around a mitt and a ball, dude? Get out of here. Dude, I've been playing the poop out of MLB The Show 2024. It's, I don't know, man. Something about it. I can just turn my brain off and just hit some dingers. I don't know what it is.
I haven't even tried the new one yet, man. I've been playing Evil West, which has been fun.
Hey, I played it for a little bit, but I was in like the first mission, like the tutorial, like literally the tutorial. And I killed all the zombies or whatever, vampires, too fast, and I couldn't progress to the next thing. Where it was like, it said, hey, use your healing potion, but I'm at full health, so it wouldn't let me go past. So I was like, hey, this is really cool. So I uninstalled the game. Hey, man.
Well, that's weird.
I don't like games that don't work. Okay?
I think I'm pretty far into it. I feel like I'm getting close to the end. But the only issues I've run into is if you knock a monster, like any of the vampires, off the edge of the map and they don't fall off the edge and they just like hang there, they won't die. And you can't get to them. So I ran into that problem. But the only thing that worked is you eventually get this thing called like a lightning chain where you can like pull them to you or go towards them by shooting them with lightning. And that worked. But that's the only issues I've run into. It's very linear. Like, it's not a hard game.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very linear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked cool. but the game wouldn't let me get past that certain level. So I think I do have like really bad ADD because then I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, this doesn't work, bye, and I just end it.
You're not alone, man. I do that shit all the time with a lot of games.
Dude, if I don't like a thing or if it doesn't work the way I want it to be, like I just put it down and I'll go, okay, next thing. So like sorry guys. Maybe
I've done that with Game Pass.
I don't think it's like ADD. I think it's literally just how we are now because of like how we get things so fast. And with Game Pass, we just get so like we're spoiled as shit. We're really fucking spoiled. Cause guess what happens in 5 days? We get Diablo 4. Dude, and I'm so fucking happy I waited on it too. I'm so glad I waited. Cause it was always on my wish list. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. Maybe this is the week, and I didn't get it. And then when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, I didn't get that one yet either, but I was like, that's the big one I want to get. And like
that's not coming to Game Pass though. They already announced that.
Oh yeah, I figured that kind of game wouldn't be on there. Because it's like they're not that big of a studio, so I doubt they would have gotten on there.
That studio just announced that they're not adding any expansions and they're not doing Baldur's Gate 4, and I was like, what? I would give you so much money to play more expansions.
Well, it took them 20 years to make that one. Like it took them so long to put out Baldur's Gate 3, like forever. I think half the staff has died because of how long they took, dude. They were all over 80. They all lived long, happy lives. But they're like, hey, we're not making anymore because, we have grandkids who have grandkids. So we're too old. Dude. But yeah, I'll get that eventually. But anyway, go ahead.
I can't think of whatever else I've been playing. I played something else this week. Whatever has been new on Game Pass, I pretty much try everything that comes out, unless it's like a lot of these like indie-like games that look like older games. I just don't. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't enjoy it. Like I wish I did. Like I know that's a thing that a lot of people are into, but I did that already. I'm 40. I lived that life. I don't need to live it again.
Did you play Dead Island 2?
I did. I tried it, and I enjoyed it, and I think it'd be fun if I played with other people, but I kind of got bored with it by myself.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of liked it like a little bit. I don't know why. I didn't get to any parts where I had guns or anything like that. I don't even know if they give you one. But I definitely was having a good old time hitting people with golf clubs. That was a fun time.
Yeah, I don't think I ever came across a gun, but there's a lot of stuff I did with, like, I got pretty far, I think, because I did a lot of building weapons and adding add-ons to them and making them look all fucking cool and crazy. But I got to a certain point that I was just like, all right, this is getting harder, and I'd rather do this for somebody else. I don't want to do this no more. I'm going to go play something else.
The one thing I did like was like the atmosphere, the environment that you're in, because it's in like California, so like it makes fun of a lot of like the Hollywood people. Like there's this one level where you end up being in like a big streamer's house or an influencer.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm like, oh man, and they're all douchebags too, dude. It's hilarious. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah,
dude.
they're all fucking assholes.
I was like, this is awesome. But yeah, I played a little bit of that. Like I've been like lost in the fog ever since I beat Cyberpunk. I've just been lost, and like so I'm glad that baseball is kind of keeping me good, keeping me happy playing some video games because I
kept watching. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say I just lost like a lost puppy. Go on.
I kept watching like every day when I get on, I see you pop on. I'm like, all right, what's Ian playing? He's still playing Cyberpunk. He told me when he finished his Cyberpunk, he's gonna get Baldur's Gate. Then I'll have somebody to game with. No. Wait, no, he's playing fucking baseball.
And I don't know if I'm gonna get Baldur's Gate again. And like I gotta wait for it to. I'm waiting for it to get on like some sort of a sale. Like it's gotta be on a sale. Like and it really kind of hasn't hit yet. I'm hoping maybe like Zombie Jesus weekend they're gonna have that spring sale, and maybe Baldur's Gate gets like a 10 or 15% off or something like that. So that's what I'm waiting on.
Oh, I picked up RoboCop.
RoboCop. Yeah. My buddy loves that game.
It was all right.
Yeah,
I felt like I didn't buy it. I didn't pay full price. I think I spent $30 or $40. It was on sale. It's all right. It's $30 or $40. Like it's worth that.
Well,
It was whatever.
it's a shit ton of gore, and there's a bunch of awesome one-liners. Like that's what I mean. What more would you want from a RoboCop? Anything?
Yeah, it's an '80s flick. You know, you're playing an '80s flick. Like,
yeah. Speaking of '80s flick, did you watch Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal and a really coked up Conor McGregor?
I haven't yet, no.
Dude, his face is so pulled back because he's so full on coke. It's hilarious.
I did not watch that, but I did watch the new X-Men '97, which was fucking 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah. I did see you post about that before my phone fucking broke, so I did see that.
What happened to your phone? Did you run it over? Did you shut it in the door?
No. So I was at work, and it was a goddamn day at work.
Oh,
like, no. It was just a really long one, and it was just filled with dumb fucking things to do, but it was just long. It was just so long. Like, I was down in, like, Dunkirk, Maryland. Like, that's near the shore. It's really fucking far. Glad the show is good. You got the Goblin Queen 97 Figgy. Eternal Darkness, heck yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I gotta give him a shout out. Sorry. Hold on. I can't do many things at once. I'm sorry.
The show is phenomenal, dude. It's so good. It's so good. Like,
I did see some gripes.
It's got feels. Gripes. Let me guess. The crop top, right? That's gonna be the gripes.
Yeah, dude.
So if you go back to the '90s, everybody was wearing. Dudes were wearing crop tops in the '90s.
Fucking funny, dude. That was like, it was that whole one scene. That was like the only gripe that they had about the show, is about this one scene where Gambit walks in with a crop top, and like apparently Professor X walks in all femmy like, and they're like, oh great, Professor X is a freaking femme. Great. This is what X-Men's all about now. Thanks a lot, Disney. Like, it was hilarious, man. I'm like, dude, out of all things, like that's what it really fucking ruined it for you. Let Xavier be, dude. He loses his fucking motions to walk eventually. Leave him the hell alone.
Yeah, but if you watch the old cartoon, Professor X is dead, dude. Like, he's not alive anymore. That wasn't Professor X that you see in the scene. You have to watch the show. It was Morph. Yeah, it was Morph. They use Morph in this series the way Morph should be used, man, and it's so fucking good.
It's, yeah. I mean, I'm still going to watch it, but it's a weekly show. So I'm waiting till it's all done, and then I'm going to binge the shit out of it. That's just how I am nowadays. Like, I'm not going to watch fucking something weekly. But anyway, back to my terrible, terrible day and why my phone broke. So, like, as the day was going on, it was just at one point in the afternoon, like, I opened up my phone, and I noticed on the top left, like, so it opens up, and, like, there's a bottom and top half. So in the top half, like there was like a little pixelated dock. It wasn't like dead. It was just a light pixel. And it was just out of place, and like it was just in the picture, and I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? Huh? No? Is that why she's meowing? Oh, I thought she was just being a dick. So it started out with this little dot. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, whatever. I can deal with the dot. It's not gonna kill it. So like, as the day went on, like not even like an hour later, that dot turned into a vertical line in that top half, but it wasn't a dead line. It was just a light bar. And I'm like, oh, motherfucker. But it was like far off left. It wasn't anything, awful. So I was like, okay, whatever. I can deal with that. Move on. 20 minutes later, the top half starts to kind of like lose responsiveness. I'm like, oh, fuck, this is not good. And then, not like 5 minutes later, after the top half started to lose responsiveness, like the screen started to kind of go in and out. Like the picture just started to kind of go in and out. And I was like, oh God, no. And then, and a couple minutes later, the whole middle of the phone from where where the thing folds, there's a big fucking blot, like that big. Took up half the screen. So basically the screen was coming off of the phone, so it was just a big black mass. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then that was literally the end of my phone. Like a minute later, it just kept going in and out. That big black mass was there. And like, I couldn't do like I couldn't see, I couldn't do anything. Like it just nothing. Top half didn't work. Bottom half barely was responsive. But like the screen just kept getting, going in and out. So I was like, well, guess I don't have a phone now. And I'm stuck in Dunkirk, dude. Like, I'm like, this is great. I love it. This is awesome. I love being stuck with no phone down in freaking Ocean City, Maryland. This is fantastic. And it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, awesome. And I got 2.5 hour drive back. This is fantastic. Great day. But dude, I was mad. I was so fucking pissed. I mean, I have a work phone, so like my wife has a way to reach me there with my work phone, and that's what I'm kind of using as my primary. But we had to order another phone because we're still paying off the one that broke, and I didn't even have it for like a full year, I don't think.
They don't have any warranty? Like they couldn't, like it doesn't sound like anything you did. It sounds like that was a them problem.
Nope, no warranty. We didn't get like the insurance or anything. I was literally, dude, I was thinking about it. I was like, dude, I'm gonna go find a T-Mobile store and I'm gonna fucking cry right in front of their faces. I'm just gonna go, I didn't have this phone for a full year and now I don't have a phone. What is it to do without a phone? Like, dude, I was gonna full on beg and cry for them to like give me like a new phone at cheap price or like something. I was willing to like put down a down payment on a phone. Like, dude, give me something. I don't care if it's like 5 generations old. I doubt they would have that anyway because they're a bunch of money-grubbing buttholes. But anything. I would have taken an iPhone at that point. But, like, no. So, I had already let my wife know. I already let Heather know. Like, as soon as I saw that vertical line, I called her. I was like, hey, just let you know, phone's got a line on it. And I mean, I'm willing to work with it. So, heads up, just let you know. And she was already pissed. She was like, oh, great. So, but luckily, she got like ahead of the curve. So she was like, oh, that phone's broken. So she just ordered me a new one. So now we're paying for 2 phones. This is great. Awesome.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So now we got to pay $40, like $80 for 2 phones, basically, for me. One's broken and I can't do anything with it. So I'm just going to throw it in the back of my recycling bin and just bash it once I get my new phone.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
Here I thought it was like you dropped it or you ran it over with your truck or it fell between the door jam when you shut the door,
It was literally just opening it.
I was expecting, I opened it up and all of a sudden it just said "fuck you" and died on me.
I think what happened was, I guess that one time I opened it at like there was a piece of like of plastic or maybe of the phone that got dislodged, and then it was rubbing against the screen, and then that's what ended up killing it. If I would have opened it that one time and then just stopped opening it, I think I would have been fine. But like, what's the point of that phone if you can't open and close it? So, and plus, I'm not a freaking mutant, and I don't know the future. I didn't know it was gonna kill my phone. Otherwise, I would have just left it open.
Did you get the same brand, the same style again?
No. We got the S23, so it's gonna be the same phone as Heather's, which is fine. I'm completely fine with that. I was gonna go back to just having a regular phone. I was even gonna go like she said she was gonna she tried looking for like cheaper stuff, but that was like the cheapest that they could get. Like they don't offer like old generations anymore. They only give you like current and last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Phoneless.
I would totally message T-Mobile for sure, because like fuck, dude, why you got to pay for a phone you don't even have anymore, and it wasn't even something that sounds like you did. It sounds like it just malfunctioned.
Well, too late. Heather already ordered it, and I know she's not gonna go message him for it. I might still message T-Mobile and see anything. Yeah, do it. Because I didn't do anything. I didn't drop it. Like I literally opened it, and then that dead pixel showed up, and I'm like, oh great. And it was really small. It wasn't like a big one. It was like really fucking tiny. And like, with how well screens are, you see everything. So like that little light mass was like, oh god, what is this?
Yep.
But the moment like the top half like stopped being responsive, I was like, oh god, I am so fucked.
Does the new one you're getting, is it a folding one or is it just a normal like phone?
No, standard normal phone. I'm not getting the folding ones anymore. Nope. I'm done with that. Not until they like come out with like better stuff and it's more affordable. Like I'm not doing it no more. I'm out.
Have you heard anybody else? Did you hear anybody else have the same issues?
Well, my sister had the same phone and she hated it.
Oh.
Yeah. But like she liked it when she first got it, but then the next time I had seen her, she was like, she saw that I got it too. She was like, "Oh, you got the phone too?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why? Last time I spoke to you, you loved it." She's like, "Yeah, I don't like it anymore." Because like apparently she had the first one she dropped and it hit perfectly on the spine and it like cracked her phone or whatever. And then there was something else going on with her second one. I forget what it was, but she was like, "Yeah, I'm done." So yo, shout out to the Tweedles. It's their birthday. Oh yeah, the Twinsies. Happy birthday, Twinsies. Make sure you give them our best, Bo. Hold on.
You had to have that phone.
That's what you
said.
Heather,
I knew he had to have that phone because I remember when it came out, he was all excited about it and really wanted it.
But I waited. It took them like I waited like years for it to like go down, but they never did. When I got it, that's when they dropped the new version of it, which was thinner. It's a thinner version of that phone. But I was like, you fucking assholes. I was so fucking mad. Yeah, still using Galaxy S10 here. Hey, man, hold on to it, dude. I'm done. Yeah, the one that they have, I actually really like because they went more aligned with like current iPhone models. So like the Galaxies now are a little bit thinner. They're not as big anymore. They're a little bit like easier to handle. So I'm like, I'm good. I'll stick with that. Because like that was my only gripe up until like the phone broke was that when I folded it, it was this big fucking round block just sitting in my pants. So like when I sat down, it looked like I was carrying a piece of like the Tetris block. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't like that. Don't like that. But otherwise, I mean, I like the novelty of it. I like the whole foldy thing. But for $1,000, do I like it? No, absolutely not. Papa learned his lesson, everybody. Years. That's what I said. I only had it for like a year. Not even. Was it a full year?
She's talking about how you said you waited for it for years after it came out.
I feel like it was years. Okay, since I was 15, I've been waiting for another foldy product.
Us men always feel like that, and we're usually wrong. It's usually whatever the women say.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, because even Razer came out with their own foldy. Like, that was the thing. Like, Razer came out with their own foldy, then, you know, after, whatchamacallit, Android, but not Android. I don't know if Samsung. Yeah, when Samsung put out theirs and Razers came out with their own foldies. Eternal is a boomer. If you had it under a year, Samsung has a factory warranty. Yeah, check it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how long I've had the fold phone. But I don't think it was a full year at all. Because then even if we return it and they give you like a credit or something like that, like that'd be great. Because I don't want it. I don't want another one. I'm good. I don't want it anymore.
Even if they don't do anything, at least be like, hey, this phone broke on your accord. I don't want to pay you for it anymore because I don't have the phone now and I don't want it.
Yeah, I told Nimsy he can't get it. He got the Razer Flip for a week and hated it. No, give us money to pay for the one I'm financing. Yeah, that too. I don't know. Something. Give us something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that was the story of how Ian broke his phone. It was very cool. And I'm very upset. So I've been just like moping around like the house because like I can't do anything. Like I just have my work phone and I don't want to like download a shit ton of apps on it. So like I downloaded Peacock so I could like sit on the toilet and watch Modern Family and stuff, but I'm not gonna download like YouTube or nothing. But I'm just like,
you watch a whole episode of Modern Family on the toilet?
Yeah, dude. I need something, dude. I can't surf. I can't go on the internet and check on things. Like there was one point where I was reading Apple News for fuck's sake. I'm like, dude, this sucks so bad. I hate this. There was like one article was like Russia had a mass shooting. I'm like, that sucks. But you know what else sucks? This. Not having a phone where I can just surf TikTok, look at freaking what people are doing on social media. Like, I hate it.
But dude, that's not even what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you sit on the toilet and watch a whole episode of Modern Family.
It's like 20 minutes. Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
so
What?
but aren't you numb by the time you get up?
Oh, dude, it's not like I'm shitting the full time. I'm like hanging out. When it, I'll feel it coming. I'll be like, all right, it's time to go hang out in my time. So I go in there, and then, do what I got to do in the beginning, and then I won't even finish it like half the time. I just need something to watch. Like, within that block of like, I'm only in there for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, dude. I don't watch a full-on episode. I'm not in there watching a movie, with a fucking bucket of popcorn and just be like, all right, time to hang out. Dim the lights. My shits are literal 5 minutes with multiple kids coming in. All right, H. Farcella, dude. What is this? You want to fucking win? There's nothing to win in the freaking bathroom sweepstakes. Like, when I'm in the bathroom, it's 5 minutes and it's pristine in there. Congratulations, you win a new car. But like, dude, I need something. You know what I mean? H. Farcella, I remember when you used to go in the bathroom and read a book. You were in there for like 15 minutes just reading books, dude. He doesn't flush the toilet either. I hate this episode.
She's just airing all your dirty laundry, man.
I fucking hate this episode, dude.
It's on the internet like ever.
I'd rather be upstairs playing fucking baseball and just minding my own business, dude. This is fucking bullshit. What is this episode? Episode 125, where H. Farcella just lets it all out, dude.
You read the whole... What the fuck?
Yeah, see? That's what she's She's really like fucking books up in there. But no, okay, I'm the weird one.
I don't always flush when I pee either. It's a waste of water. Why flush it? Like, get a couple of fucking people pee in there and then fucking flush it.
Yeah, we're all equal. P is P.
P is P, man.
P is P. Anyway, on to the next thing. We have a Reddit question. I mean, do you have anything cool happen to you the week? Like, did your phone break too, Kevin? Are you sad?
No, my phone didn't break. I watched a bunch of things. Did you see that Quiet on the Set?
Oh, dude, is everyone talking about that fucking shit, dude?
Dude. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch it. But yeah. Before my phone died, I was watching clips of of the show and stuff like that. Like they just post up like clips of the whole show, and it was like the meaty bits. So like I'm kind of up to date with it, like what the controversial stuff is, without having to actually watch the show. And like there was a couple podcasts I listened to that also kind of pointed out. One was there's a podcast from like the Ned's Declassified cast, the castmates, the three main people. I don't know if anyone watched that show. It was like an old 90s Nickelodeon show that wasn't made by Dan Schneider and his fucking goons, those goofy guys. You know what I mean? But they talk about it as well, and they kind of went over it. The meaty bits, bruh. We were talking about the bathroom 10 seconds ago. Hey, man, whatever, dude. Leave me alone. But, yeah, that docu-series is really cool. It's a really cool docu-series.
You know, all those childhood memories you had about all those shows you like, yeah, they don't feel right anymore.
I mean, I don't care. I'll still watch iCarly, bro. I don't give a shit. I'll still watch it. I love that show.
All that is not what it used to be.
Dude, like, when that docuseries came out and I've, like, thought about it, I'm like, there are a lot of scenes where I'm like, it is really weird that there are, like, every episode that has something to do with their feet. Like, it's really fucking weird now that I think about it. But I'm like...
There was, like, cum shots, and, like, I mean, it wasn't cum, but, like, obviously that was supposed to be a cum shot.
The squeezing of the potato or whatever with Ariana Grande. Is that the one?
Yeah. Squeeze to get the juices out.
Yeah. Well, there was one that had Ray Romano in it, where he got locked in the bathroom or something, And he
Yes.
knocked out the hole, and then this one guy or this character slid a pickle through the hole, and Ray Romano's just eating a pickle. Listen,
fucking glory hole on a kids show,
dude. I think they should get an award for that for getting Ray Romano to do that and not having to like say anything about it. You know what I mean? They got Ray Romano, one of the most beloved and famous stand-up comedians of all time, to do a glory hole bit in an All That skit. You know what I mean? Like,
dude. My mom has to this day watches Ray Romano's Everybody Loves Raymond every fucking night before she goes to bed, and she's been doing it for fucking years. It's like the only thing she watches.
It's good.
But like at the same time, I get it.
Sure.
I go back and watch Seinfeld. Like I'll go back and watch all of the seasons of Seinfeld again and still laugh and still enjoy it.
Oh, dude.
Same thing with
yeah. Hey, Blast, how you doing? We're good, man. How are you? Thanks for sliding into the chat, man.
Doing good.
Dude, I'm on. We were talking about Modern Family. I'm on my third run on Modern Family, dude. I fucking love sitcoms, dude. I find it to be very like calming, almost. Like I'll put it on a background noise or whatever. I'll just Heather and I go to sleep to like that shit, to like sitcoms and stuff.
We watch Animal Control, which is a really good sitcom. I watch Connors. Lauren doesn't, but I watch Connors. I'm enjoying that. I watch a lot of sitcoms and shit too, man. There's just something about it. I don't know. It's just probably because we grew up with it, you know?
Well, it's just, you know what you're getting, and it's usually something that ends well. Like it ends good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something, it's very kind of positive. It's like kind of in the same vein as like Ted Lasso, why people love Ted Lasso so much, because it was so positive and stuff like that. And like, I mean, don't get me wrong, sitcoms always touch base on something horrible. Like there's always usually like a death. They'll talk about like deep shit and stuff, but it usually ends pretty well. You know what I mean? Like they kind of walk through it and go do all the good stuff.
Up, Mid?
Hey, Mid, how you doing? Thank you. But that's kind of why I like it so much. And like, they're usually pretty funny. They're really dumb, low-hanging fruit jokes. You know what I mean? You don't got to think about it too hard. Just be like, yeah, you did call that guy a nerd. It's hilarious because they are one. Ryan and I started rewatching Tailspin. Nice.
There you go. That's nice.
But we're oh fuck, man. But yeah, dude, we have a whole list of like sitcoms that we'll watch. Heather won't watch Seinfeld though. She doesn't like Seinfeld. She doesn't like Friends either, but I'll throw that onto our rotation. Because maybe one day she'll turn around and be like, you know what? It is pretty good. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It is, isn't it? You know what I mean? I can.
Lauren doesn't like Seinfeld either. She says it's too outdated, and I'm like, what?
No
I
way.
can like relate to these jokes.
It's so like they cover so much social stuff in Seinfeld that it's always like current. It's always modern to me. Yeah. Like they'll just get in social like what's the word? Like social parts. Sitcoms are cringy and I can't. You're cringy, Mo.
Dude, I used to watch the shit out of Cheers when I was a kid. That theme song makes me think of my dad because that's where I watched it. He watched it.
What, Cheers?
Of course, watched it. Yeah, Cheers.
I got halfway through to Cheers and like I don't know. That show was a little dated for me. But it does have its funny bits. I like the whole tension between Diane and Sam and Diane. And shit. I like that little. Sam totally just wants to get in her pants, and Diane's like, "No, you can't have it." Ah. Meanwhile, the two guys are just fucking drinking. The mailman and the other dude are just like, "Man, look at that." It is pretty good.
Isn't
go ahead.
The mailman? Isn't he on Toy Story? Isn't he like one of the?
Yeah, he's in.
Who's the other guy? The big heavy guy. Isn't he also in Toy Story? I thought they were both in it.
No, the one dude, Norm, doesn't do a lot of that Pixar stuff.
Norm.
But the other guy does. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's I think his name is John Ratzenberger or something like that. Or he does a shit ton. He was in Toy Story.
Parks and Rec, man. Yeah. Parks and Rec was the shit.
Dude,
Fucking love that show.
love Parks and Rec.
I actually like that better than The Office, and I was a big Office fan too.
Only because you only say it because of Ron Swanson, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not wrong. Heather, if you were a man, you would agree.
Dude, I've been watching a lot of clips, like a clip compilation of like Parks and Rec stuff. Dude, so good. There's one about like Ron. One of the best ones is when he goes to that Whole Foods and the guy's like, "Would you like to try some vegan bacon?" And he's like, "Yes, I would love some." Takes it, throws it in the trash. "Excuse me, can I have another?" Guy gives it to him. He's like, and he throws it again in the trash right in front of him. He's like, delicious. Another. The guy's like, is there something wrong with the bacon, sir? And he's like, yes, the fact that you're giving it out. Yeah, dude.
I need to go back and watch it again, man. What's up, Rose?
Oh, Wild Irish Rose with a subscription. How you doing? 22 months. Wow. Thank you, Wild Irish Rose. Thank you so much for this.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you? We're just
How's your anxiety, Rose?
Yeah, how is your Sunday? Your Palm Sunday. Rose, tell them that The Office is the best.
No, Rose, tell them how Parks and Rec is better than The Office. Actually, you know what? Rose is going to say I never watched either one of them. Watch. Just watch.
That's very rude of you to say that. How dare you? The Office
Look,
is the
man.
best. Aha, in your face.
I was wrong.
You and your stupid hair. Haha.
You leave my hair alone.
All right. So Kevin doesn't have a dad corner, but we do have a Reddit advice this week. So let's go over to that. So first, did you post that video? I know you clipped it. I don't know if you posted it. But
So
we
this
helped
weed that I got?
out.
Sorry. It's like fucking tomato sauce. It's like basil. It's weird.
Yes, on TikTok I told you. Yeah, but I didn't see it. Oh, I wouldn't know because I don't have TikTok anymore because my phone is dead.
Oh,
Dude.
no.
Yesterday, dude,
You
I'm
can't,
just...
you can't let Monopoly go. What the fuck?
Bro, yesterday I'm just sitting there on the couch, just like bored. I'm like watching like YouTube, and I didn't feel like playing baseball because I was playing it all morning. So I'm just like hanging out, and like H. Russell is just chilling on the couch, just going through TikToks because I can hear it, and I'm just staring at her. I'm like, wow, how's that like? Just surfing an internet.
I just picture you in the bathroom with no phone, just going, this is so sad and boring when I don't have a phone.
It sucks so
sad.
bad, dude.
You have to do what we used to do when we were kids. Read the backs of the shampoo bottles. Find whatever's in the cabinet and read the back of it.
Like even when I was on like YouTube, I'm like, I don't enjoy this. This is boring. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, for once, I felt like what my son feels like on a rainy day, dude. I'm like, this sucks. Dude, I do that when I forget my phone when I go to the bathroom. Yeah, dude, it just sucks, man.
Nope. If I forget my phone and I already had sat down and I already started shitting, I'll just
really
grab
funny?
whatever I can grab and start reading.
It's really funny because like I say all this and it's like, see, this is why we're addicted to our phones, and it's true. It's really fucking true. Now that I don't have my dopamine hit that I can just do whenever I want, like it sucks. I'm in withdrawal.
Yeah.
This is the worst. What am I supposed to do? Go outside? That's freaking lame, dude. And yesterday it was raining. I couldn't even go outside even if I wanted to. It was raining all day. We were in the middle of a freaking tsunami yesterday, dude. Yesterday was insane. All day, rainy, rain. Anyway.
Read the back of cereal box. Yeah, you know, my daughter does that still. I got her because I told her how we used to do it. Now she asks for the cereal box every time she has
Imagine.
cereal.
Going to the bathroom and then grabbing the cereal before you take a shit. You're like, what are you doing? I'm gonna read it. I need to know how many is the proper serving size. Gosh. Yeah, dude. Anyway, Reddit. Let's do some Reddit. All right. So this
Now
question,
you can't contact your girlfriend anymore.
yeah, my many suitors. Um, yeah, Logan, this is from user Babe Katana. The thing is, how do I stop getting attached so easily? Hey everyone, I tend to get too attached to guys too quickly. Whenever I start talking to someone new, I find myself getting carried away, and then I end up getting hurt because my feelings develop too fast. I want to learn how to pace myself and not invest emotionally too soon. It's like an emotional roller coaster, and it's honestly exhausting. Have any of you experienced this? How do you manage your feelings when getting to know someone new? I could really use some guidance and tips from your experiences and handle this better. And I'll save this. I'll bookmark it. There we go. So there you go. There's that question. Reddit question. Kevin, you got anything to say for Babe Katana? Kevin can't relate because he doesn't attach to anybody. He's just like, It took me 2 years to attach to Lauren, so I don't know what this fucking bitch's problem is.
Well, I get the whole like attaching to feeling like you're attached to somebody really fast, but you also have to remember there is like a puppy dog stage or whatever you want to call it, the honeymoon phase. That's a legit thing. Like if you think about every relationship you've been in, there's always that first few months where like everything's pristine and perfect and you're all butterflies in the stomach. You can't wait to see that person. You say all kinds of stupid, mushy, dumb shit that you normally don't say.
Yeah, like I love you. Dumb.
Yeah, you don't want to say that.
Oh man.
Yeah. So yeah, I get it. But you gotta figure out. Falling in love is different than those emotions. That's not love. That's new. You know, it's just a new feeling. So what's your joke? Because we know you're gonna do that.
Well, I was trying to think like. So what was your advice to her? To not to like people?
No fucking advice.
Yeah,
I don't have any advice.
Because I was gonna go against it. I was gonna, for the podcast sake, just play devil's advocate and go against whatever advice you're gonna give her.
I don't know, like with the tell her, like it's just don't do that. Don't fucking tell people you love them right away, or don't like stop rushing it. Like what do you want from me? Don't rush into it. You already know what your problem is, so therefore you should know how to fix it.
My advice to you is to go all in. Just feel it. Just let it go. Let your inhibitions run wild. If that inhibition lets you, tells you, hey, this person might be the one, we should move in together. Who cares if I just met this person? Do it. You gotta gamble on life. You know what I mean? Sometimes you never know. Maybe that person is the one, and you go all in, and it all pays out. But you know what? Go broke or go home. Go big or go home. You know what I mean? Just do that. So what? If you gotta if they live in another state and you gotta pack up everything and move away from your family, whatever. What if this person is the one? Just do it. Gamble on it. That's how I feel. It's never stirred me wrong. So there you go.
Eternal, how do you feel about those Cody crybabies?
Oh yeah. But no, truthfully though, look, I can relate a lot to Babe, whatever her name is, Babe Bandit, Babe Katana, whatever. Look, man, when I was younger, dude, I fell in love with everybody immediately, dude. I had so many crushes. It was like a Rolodex of crushes. It was and then back then, I was more of a hopeless romantic. Then I'd write poems, unrequited love things, dude. I'd be gay, so gay. Now it would be classified as uber stalkery, but back then it was just oh, that guy's sad and lonely and wants to love things. My best advice to you is to just, it's a step that you even realize it. You know what I mean? That is a really good thing. Back then, I didn't know what I was doing, that I was getting attached so fast. So the first step is you even realizing that you have a problem. So good for you. And then just kind of build on it. I don't know, what like what you physically do to like emotionally attach yourself or something like that, like how far it goes emotionally wise. Like, do you like, oh my god, I just met you yesterday. You want to just freaking spend this whole week together or something? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how extreme of an attachment it goes, or maybe you like text them all day, every night. Like, I don't know how extreme it is, but realizing that you have a problem is the first step, and that's really great. But yeah, set some boundaries. You know what I mean? Set yourself some boundaries. Be like, all right, I'll maybe text this person like only where they respond, or maybe once every other day, or every a week or something. Set boundaries. Hang out with them like that's not any romantic way ever. Maybe go out and what's the most unromantic thing ever? Throw axes. Yeah, go out and throw axes. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe go out pumpkin picking or something. I don't know, dude. Just something not cool and romantic. That's social. You know what I mean? And kind of help build a foundation of friendship before it even gets across to as romantic, I guess. So, but with dudes though, if you're a woman and you're trying to build a relationship with a dude, they're just biding their time to just stick it in you. So just be careful. That's all I gotta say, dude. That's all I gotta say. You know, they were like, oh, this chick's been hanging out with me for a month now. So when am I gonna see a tit or something, or see an ankle? You know what I mean? It's about time. And then they'll get cranky and ignore you because you haven't given it up yet. Guys are really cool. All right, we're really cool. So yeah, look, best of luck to you, babe. Realizing you have an issue is a great step. So, and then just kind of build off of that.
Yeah, the fact that they realize that is big. Just I mean, I don't know how old they are, but if they're young and to be able to be that insightful, it's pretty awesome. You're way ahead in life at that point.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I was going through what I did, like looking back at it, like I'm like, man, I fell in love with everybody, man. Because I was, you know, like I had so many crushes and stuff like that, and like they'd be people like I don't even like talk to now or would ever talk to now. It was just like, you know, that old saying, like you fall in love like every fucking day. Like that's kind of how I was back then, and like going through it, I didn't know that it was emotionally, you know, unhealthy and stuff like that. Because again, back then, no one told you otherwise. There was no emotions. Emotional awareness. That's dumb. That doesn't even make sense. Like, yeah, dude. I remember when like people used to say the best way to get over someone is to get under someone, dude. That was like said all the time back then.
Emotional.
All the time. Of all, like, I heard it from guys and women, dude. Everyone said it back then. And now, like, you say that, and like everyone's like, "Wow, you need to see therapy." You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all about that. You got to have that rebound lay right after you get broken up.
Yeah, dude, shit like that. Like people would say that like willy-nilly, like it would just be thrown out there. And they'd be like, and they'd act like it was the best advice they've ever given. Like, they're like, oh, man, I should write a column like Ask Susie or something like that. They're like, oh, what's your advice to this person? Go out and find a guy and fuck him. You know, they'll feel real better. I'm like, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, back then, there was no emotional awareness of any actions that we did when it came to, like, relationships. And, like, now it's completely different. So... no, people need to cry and heal the emotions of losing that person, then take time to heal. Huh? Oh, of a breakup. Yeah. Nope. What you gotta do? You gotta go find a basketball team or a hockey team, any local team really, and hang out with them in a hot tub and just have some real good times. That's what you need to do. That'll get you through it real quick.
You can just do what I did when I was younger, is just act like everything's fine and get yourself involved in something way more than you need to, so you can just ignore all those emotions you're having over there. And eventually, they'll just go away. Well,
drugs.
They'll go away.
Hard intravenous drugs inserted in the butthole. Yeah, that's the best way to deal with, all those issues. That's what I've been told back in the 90s. They're like, oh, man, you know what's really cool? doing cocaine on Doritos. That's the best. That's what you need to do. And then you need to chase it down with a Mountain Dew. Build such high standards, knowing it means I hope to be surprised. Drugs and liquor. Yeah, Blast Gordon. See? Hell yeah, dude. That was the 90s way.
Yep.
And listen to a lot of Nirvana during it, too.
You have depression, you fucking drown that shit with alcohol and fucking take that cocaine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while you're tripping, just listen to a lot of Alice in Chains and not know why. You're like,
Yep.
hell yeah, dude. Anyway, so there's that internet question, and hopefully we'll clip that and send our response to that lady on Reddit. Anyway, cocaine for the win. Hell yeah, dude. That's what what's his face says. Oh God, that Irish fighter, Conor McGregor. It's me, Conor McGregor. Oh, look at you, Jake Gyllenhaal. You think you can fight me? Hold on a second. Oh yeah, I'm ready to go. Swayze. Where's Swayze? Where's he at? Oh, because he does cocaine? Wow, why you gotta put him on blast like that? That's not nice. It was old 20-year-old cocaine, and he was curious, okay?
I've actually never done anything other than marijuana. I've never tried anything else.
No, you said who says that. What?
I don't know what's
Oh, Conor
happening
McGregor?
so.
Anyway.
I didn't put this shit out there.
I'm confused. Anyway. I'm confused. Anyway. Yeah, I'm lost.
Anytime he gets that dead stare, we don't have a clue what's happening.
Nothing is better than MJ. Oh, marijuana. All right, guys, look. You guys need to stop with, like, the cool nicknames for drugs, because I don't know them. MJ, I thought of Peter Parker. I was like, MJ, what does she got to do with this? What does Mary Jane have anything to do with this? You leave her alone. Yeah, I get it. I put two and two together, but I immediately thought of Spider-Man's MJ. Or Michael Jordan. I thought of Michael Jordan. I'm like, who the fuck brings up Michael Jordan doing drugs? He didn't do drugs. Let's do some TikToks. All right. Hold on a second, guys. I don't know how to do my job. Share screen. Yeah, I would love to share my screen. What screen? That one. The TikTok one. Share. But, excuse me.
Heather, that's weird that you sent that video because I think I sent the same one.
Okay.
Or at least I sent one from that same guy.
Oh, God. Why are we... Now there's no sound again. This is stupid.
Nope. But I don't remember what the reason was last time.
I think it was the link. I think I had to, like, re-put the link again. No. Come on, man.
I'm so high that I've read this chat and I don't have a clue what everybody's talking about. I feel like everybody's having 12 different conversations. Oh, yeah, the weed strain called Birdie Sanders. That's actually really good shit, man. I really like that strain. If I remember right, that strain and something grape or grape something. You and your wife had Ian. Both those strains were like, for me, where they felt very heavy. Like I felt like I was sinking. I felt like there was so much weight on me, and that's my favorite high.
The one who the kids wake
There
up.
it is. I got it. Now, is it on the stream? It is not. Now it is.
I heard
All right.
it.
Yeah, but it wasn't on the stream. All right, now I got it. I
No.
fixed it. All right, here we go. So these are H for Souls TikToks. Let's see what she sent over. Hold on, I need to have.
Actually, I commented on that. That's my comment.
In the middle of the night, the one who they ask their million questions to, the one who they go to when they're hungry or crying. And I'm not saying that's wrong, and I'm certainly not shaming any parent that's working outside of the home. Right now, I'm the default parent because I'm the stay-at-home dad, but when I was working full-time, my wife was. So I'm just saying I understand both perspectives. And all I'm trying to say is this, to any guy who is humble enough to listen, if I could give my past self some advice, it would be this. Most often the default parent falls on the mom, even if she works. And we have an opportunity to show up in this relationship by being extra intentional, that we don't let the kids just go to her for everything. Don't sit by and watch her deal with every meltdown and get every snack and navigate every tantrum. It's emotionally exhausting. Trust me. And you might think it's a win in the moment because, hey, they asked for mom, right? Not my problem. But it's actually a loss for us. It breaks her trust. It makes her feel like you don't care that she's carrying the lion's share of this burden. It makes her feel like you think you deserve a break. But she doesn't. I mean, let's just be honest. You would feel overwhelmed if they were coming to you with every need and every issue and every problem. And men are all about protection, right? So let's protect her emotional energy. Let's protect her time and stress and sanity by making sure she's not the only one carrying everyone else's needs on her shoulders, including ours.
I feel like every time you send like videos like this, H for Soul, it's like there's like a hidden meaning
slight?
to it. Yeah, I feel like it's a slight passive aggressiveness to me. I feel like that every single time you send videos like this. It is. Yeah, cool. Very cool. I can't read it. What does it say?
When
All your friends
fucking-
start complaining about their wives, but you can't contribute because your wife is perfect. Wow, H for Soul. Wow. Guy in the video is right. Haven't heard Ian doing Uncle Iroh words of wisdom in a while. Well, you gotta submit the thing, man, in the chat. Otherwise, I would. In the rewards thing, in the thing, you can put it in. I'll read one. Are you gonna do it? Because otherwise, I gotta go find it. Otherwise, I gotta go find words of wisdom because I have none. Anyway.
Go ahead.
POV, when you try to hang out with your kids, but they just want to be on their phones and gaming in their rooms.
Go ahead.
There's only one that does that, dude. The other one will,
Get outta
like,
here.
gladly do things
Get
with
outta
us.
here.
And that's the teenager. The teenager's like, get the fuck out of here. Go away. Leave
Get
me
out of
alone.
here.
Yeah, that's her. That's Izzy right there. She's got really cool jeans on, an oversized t-shirt, and a cool hand purse or whatever, and she's flipping us off. She's like, yeah, fuck off. Dude, she's been dealing with, like, a sickness the past, like, 3 days. It's been really cool. Like, yesterday,
So,
she, like, lost her
how
voice or
cool?
whatever, and, like, she sounded terrible, dude. It was hilarious. Yeah, dude. She sounded like a completely different person. Like when I heard her talk yesterday. Like she's been dealing with it's just a cold, I think, and I think it might be hand in hand with like how the weather's been kind of like flip floppy. So I think really she had
Yeah.
like a post nasal drip, and then it caused like a sore throat. So like now she's got her throat hurts, and she had like a bit of a headache and stuff like that. But that was pretty much it. So, yeah, Logan should do a 5-minute segment called Iroh's Tea Shop or something when he just reads a bunch of advice quotes. I can't do that the whole time. Kevin will go to sleep. Next one.
I would have no input on that. So
Yeah,
Shit.
I think we did this one. Did we do this video? This really cool couple doing
if,
this
if
awesome
not,
cover.
it was just, yeah. If not, it was something like it. Yeah.
Dude, she sounded like she just fucking took a shit. Oh! That's awesome, dude.
That's fucked.
That's awesome. Dude, you know this couple fucks real good, dude. They're doing this stuff together. They're the best. Good for them.
Front door for me.
This one I think we saw. He dropped a drink on his kid's head.
That's okay. Sorry.
He goes, that's okay. I just dropped a 64-ounce fruit punch on your dome. It's okay.
I like the ending where he's like, accidents happen, and he just keeps going.
She runs off to cry. This is a whole trauma thing. She won't ever be able to drink soda again, and it's a go cup.
Accidents happen. The front door for me. Oh, that's okay. Sorry. Accidents happen. The front door for me.
So dick. Accidents happen. Yeah, but you didn't have to say it right now, did you, huh? After you just dropped your freaking tea cooler on my face. To be fair, it was her fault. You don't cut off someone like that, dude. Wait your turn.
Motherfucker, goddamn!
POV, you asked your child 525 times to do the same damn thing nicely, but they didn't do it until you cursed them out. I mean, that's how it always happens.
I can relate to this.
Okay. And then I think that's it. I don't know, man. How many of these did you send? Zion kicks the baby she fell yesterday. Oh my god, dude. I didn't do it on purpose. That is not the answer you should be saying. It was an accident. Accidents happen. That's what I said immediately after she fell on the ground. I'm like, oh, sorry, accidents happen. Just balling her face off.
Can you hold the fucking light straight?
Oh, we saw this one last week, I think. But yeah, that video he sent, this new one, is not available. So in your face,
Oh yeah.
Mike Schwartz. All right, Dad, see what you sent. Wieners float.
Do girls know that when a man takes a bath, his wiener floats just a little bit, just a little bit. It must be just less dense than the water, the way it floats, so elegant, just a little bit. Like a birthday balloon at the end of its days, like a Macy's Day Parade float starting to deflate. It's not the most majestic, but it certainly draws your attention.
Stupid.
Thank goodness nobody's ever seen it. The girls know that when a man takes a bath, his wiener floats just a little bit. You girls know that.
Well, that's why I don't take a bath, dude. You imagine nothing's more emasculating than like in a bath and your dick decides to pop up and say hello. It's like the Loch Ness monster. That's just what the Loch Ness monster is. It's just a guy swimming out in the lake, fucking belly up, and his dick pops up. They're like, oh god, it's the Loch Ness monster! Meanwhile, it's just fucking Aurori, you know what I mean? Just floating by. That's not the Loch Ness monster. That's fucking Conan Aurori. Wow, that's so cool, guys. This is the podcast where you learn stuff. Hey, you learn that men's penises float in the bathtub and or pool. If it weren't for us wearing those super cool swim shorts, you'd be seeing something pop up. And if you get close to it, it'll, want to say hi to you. Like, hey, what's up? What's up? You float along here very often? That's cool. Nice.
Here's another huge female privilege that no one talks about. Ladies, I'm sure you had a good cry recently. Life overwhelmed you for a minute and you had some emotion that you just needed to release.
Yes, because
When it
that's
was
a
over,
women
you
privilege
felt
is to
great.
cry.
Men have their own version of this. See, men don't need a good cry. They need a good angry blow-up.
My fellow male guys and gals do both of these.
You express your bottled up emotions with tears. We express ours by yelling.
I am more befuddled than a zebra scanning a barcode. What are you even saying? Not crying for men has been scientifically proven to create a weaker immune system, cardiovascular disease, and hypertension. Scholastic receipts!
For some reason, this very normal and natural expression of anger by men has been labeled as toxic.
No, it's only a problem when it's extreme. That goes for both anger and crying. And anger is usually more threatening of the two. You never hear a person strangling someone in a fit of weep.
Dude, man.
The
Look at this guy's fucking background, like where he lives, dude. He's like freaking, oh my god, the guy from American Psycho. Everything's white and black. He's got, what is that, art? What is that? It's just Japanese circle. And he's just like, did you know that guys aren't supposed to cry?
Allowing of men to blow off this minor anger that leads to truly dangerous angry men.
Why is he saying it like that? Why is his eyebrows like that, dude?
Oh, so it's someone else's fault. Okay. Your emotions aren't bottled up. They're vacuum sealed, like astronaut food.
Here's another huge...
Dude.
Yeah, I just discovered that guy this week, Heather. I really like him too.
So, let's have a real talk, guys. Let's do real time, okay? I don't have a lot of these, so enjoy this. The other day, before my phone broke in half, I was coming home, listening to music. Like, I was like not even like 5 minutes away from coming home. And I was just like listening to like Spotify's DJ. He's just throwing like a mixed mash of stuff, you know, whatever. And like building up to it, I'm like listening to songs, and like with WrestleMania coming around the corner, for some odd reason, I was just listening to music and then just thinking about WrestleMania at the same time. I'm like, oh man, this song, I wonder what song they're going to use to headline WrestleMania. Because WWE uses songs to headline, like, it's like the overall, it fits the overall theme of the pay-per-view. They usually highlight one song, and they're like, oh, this song is the official song of, you know, fucking Last Man Standing, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like listening to the songs, and I'm like, maybe this could be it. This one would fit really well. And like they've always mixed it. It's always not always like a new band, a new song. Sometimes they'll pull like an old one. Like last year's WrestleMania, they pulled like 2 old songs and stuff like that to be the headlining songs. So I'm like listening, and like in the meantime, I'm just thinking about that, and you know that, and then so fucking nerdy. I was like, oh man, I wonder what the fucking clip is gonna look like too, because they're gonna put the music on, and then they're gonna have like a whole compilation clip of like wrestling shit that's happened in the past year to build up these storylines and stuff. So I'm like going on. I got off the exit, and all of a sudden, Aerosmith's song came on. It was I think it was Sweet Emotion came on. And I'm like, oh man, this song would be awesome for WrestleMania. And like, it's going, and it's playing, and it goes, just the beginning hits. I was like, just that guitar intro in, and I'm like, oh dude, and that'd be great as a clip show. Like in the beginning of a clip, that guitar hits and it builds in, and then it gets into the beginning part where Steven Tyler goes, sweet emotion, and I'm like, oh, that's such a great build-in. And like, I could see the Cody freaking cuts with Roman, and then like the tag team cuts. Like, I could see it all in this clip in my brain with this song. And as the song keeps going on, I feel like a physical reaction to me. And I can kind of feel it now. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck is up with me, dude. But the physical reaction is, my eyes started to well up, dude. Okay? I started to like fucking well up. And then like, I felt something coming up from like my chest. Okay? It started like right here, right beneath like where my heart is, like the top of my rib cage. And it was like a feeling that started to kind of creep up and go up. And then like, it's, dude, it started to hit me right in the fucking feels. And I just start crying, dude. dude, there's tears rolling down my face. I'm past Maple Donuts, so I'm like around the corner from home, and I'm crying to Aerosmith's Sweet Emotion, thinking about WrestleMania, dude. I have no ties to that physical song, none. It didn't trigger like a core memory, nothing. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just start crying, like legit. I let it take over me, and I'm driving, and it's just like, damn. Dude, I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. I don't know what happened. I don't know what it was that triggered it. It was just that song, bro. I don't know what it was, but I cried my face off, dude.
Dude, I've done that. Like I know exactly what you're talking about. I've had that. I've just been like cruising along, and then like a song comes on the radio, and it doesn't mean anything to me, but for whatever reason, it triggers my innards, and I have all these emotions that come out, and I'm like, why am I crying?
Dude, yeah.
And then, think about it. I wonder if it's because I have a lot of emotions that I keep in that I don't talk about, and I wonder if it's just like your body's way of getting it out, like of just getting rid of that shit that you hold in that you're not talking about.
Yeah, but I think that's what it is too. Because I do the same thing. I just push it down. Like,
that's what we were told to do, man.
Yeah, what's that? Something upsets you? Who fucking cares? You're a man. Put it down. Carry it with you until you die. Like this guy, this very cool guy in this awesome, cool apartment where, you know, he's going to listen to Huey Lewis in the news and kill his fucking coworker in. But, you know, he's going to fucking cry. No crying. But, like, dude, I don't know why that happened. I don't know what, like, obviously that song triggered me in that way. I don't know what it is. But, like, dude, it was just so fucking weird, dude. I come home and I'm like, I looked at Heather, like, my eyes are a little puffy, and I'm like, dude, I just cried on my way home. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I don't know what it was. I was just listening to Aerosmith, Sweet Emotion, and just thinking about wrestling, and then I started crying. I have no attachment to that fucking song. I've never seen Aerosmith live. Like, they're not even like my favorite band of all time or anything. It's like I like them, but like it's never been like, oh man, fucking Aerosmith, baby. Like I've never been like one of those guys or like an Aerosmith head or whatever you fucking call them. But like, I don't know what it is. It just hit me, and I just started fucking. I don't know. I was crying. You know, I was driving one day, and this '90s song came on, and I was pissed and triggered. Dude, I don't know what are we, dude? What is going on?
I gotta tell you though, man. Like when my son comes home
That's
from
so funny.
comes home from his mom's house, and he starts walking around the house singing Backstreet Boys, I also get pissed and triggered.
Well, I think that's because it probably has something to do with the other lady. Because I know for a fact that she's into that stuff too. So I bet you remembered Aerosmith was our first concert and you cried because you loved me so much. Yep, that was it. That was it. Now, like, I'm going to walk around the house and then, like, I'm just going to hear that song and it's going to be Heather playing it on her phone just to trigger me to cry. You know what I mean? And then she's going to fucking videotape it.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
totally what's going to happen. Or I see it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then she's going to take those fucking videos you guys have in your house and put us on the internet. Look, I ain't cried today.
I'm glad Swayze doesn't listen to the podcast because he would weaponize it against me, dude. Next time we play Call of Duty, he'd just be playing like, "Hey man, what's up?" And then like somewhere in like the back of the distance, it would be like, and I'm like, "What is that?" He's like, "I don't know, man. You tell me. What is it?" Sweet emotion. Like, does that make you feel anything, huh, buddy? Dude. Because, like, we told him about, like, have you heard of Jollibee? Have you heard of what Jollibee is? Do you have any idea what it is?
No idea.
So Jollibee is a Filipino restaurant, but it's a fast food chain that's based, like, that came from the Philippines, and it's it's like the number one.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I misheard what you said. Jelly bean. Yeah. Did you say jelly bean?
Jollibee, Jollibee.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like they specialize in like fried chicken and like the spaghetti. Those are like their two headliners are those two things. So like we told Tracy about like us trying to find a Jollibee and we found one in Philly. So like when we go there, we're gonna hit that up. And like so now he's like, dude, he weaponized it against me, dude. He's like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna fucking go to Jollibee, and I'm like, you fucking piece of shit. You didn't even know what Jollibee was until we said something. Like, oh, I heard about it. I just didn't think about going there until you brought it up. I'm like, you fucking shit. He's like, I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna take pictures of it and I'm gonna like not even eat it. I'm just gonna throw it away. I'm just gonna throw it on the ground. Like you're fucking cock, dude. Cause dude, like he was going through the menu and I'm like, oh my god, that sounds so fucking good, dude. Oh my god, I'm literally excited to go to fucking Jollibee, dude. Yeah, then he read off the menu for Ian. Yeah, what a dick. And even asked too. He's like, hey, they got 2 hand-in pies. Which one should I get? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, they got like a taro one and they got a peach mango one. Which one should I get? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I hope you choke on it, you fucking asshole. I don't care what flavor it is. The choking one. Get that one. All right. We'll do last one for me. I don't know which one. Let's do 2. This one's really cool. This one. Speaking of wrestling.
I know I'm sexy. I've got the look.
Shawn Michaels in 1997 was wild. He's triggering a fan, dude.
I said chill. Up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore. You can't do that. You can't have motions of fellatio and also tickling the balls whilst doing it in front of a fan. That is not something that they do now. Maybe in AEW they'll do it, but not in WWE. For sure, they would never do this now.
I know I'm sexy.
Listen, man, he looks like he knows what he's doing, too.
Although this past week's Raw was, I hope, testament of the future with the way they were talking.
Yeah. Well, I was very surprised that they didn't bleep out anything Cody said. And they have the script. They know what's coming. So I was very surprised that they didn't. Well, they did the same thing for The Rock on Fox. Usually Fox is the worst. They'll bleep out anything and everything.
Yeah, they do.
But I think The Rock was like, hey, man, you fucking bleep anything out, I'll punch you in the face. And like, okay, we love you. God's cool. You know what I mean?
There's times that they even block out, like, the fans chanting. And then I don't hear nothing. It's just silence. It's like I just muted my TV for a minute.
Yeah, they did that a couple weeks ago. It was the whole Bloodline bit. When he was in Arizona and he was calling everyone meth head Marys, they bleeped out, like, the whole fucking segment.
Yep. It sucked.
Yeah,
For
dude.
the people at home watching.
Yeah, they need to push it more, dude. It just makes me mad that it's on Fox. That's the worst one. Like, the SmackDown show is the worst when it comes to censorship. Like, they'll fucking bleed out like a whole goddamn full minute if they had to. Like, they'll just do it.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
His Instagram, TikTok videos are ridiculous. Dude, I think they're fucking awesome. I love his. I'm a Rock fan. For this whole story, I am all Rock. Fuck you, Cody Crybabies, man. I'm like all the Rock. But I like his videos, man. I think they're good. That's the wrestling promos I remember. That's what I grew up with. I grew up in the Attitude Era. You know, that's the shit I want to see. I don't want to see this PG bullshit.
Let's see what this. Oh yeah,
the
this
competition committee proposing to outlaw the hip drop tackle.
Yeah, so
this is an unsafe
they're going. This got proposed. It hasn't passed yet, but they're going to be looking at the hip drop tackle in football and talk about maybe getting it out. So I don't know how well versed you are into football, Kevin. Oh, here it goes. Yawn. Eat a dick, Mo.
So I don't know how much, like, I don't know the theory behind this, but what I question is they keep taking different hits out of the game. You might as well just give them flags and say this is flag football. We can't play football no more.
So that is the initial reaction. But listen, this tackle is a little fucked up. So the moment you get wrapped up, you literally just dead weight yourself onto their onto the ground. So most of the time when they will fall underneath your weight. So that's where a lot of these torn ACLs or broken ankles and stuff, any leg injury, this is where it happens. Because it's not just the tackle, it's the fact that they're putting their full weight onto your lower bottom half. So to fix this, we got to pull from rugby. So in rugby, they don't do hip drop tackles. They do something called the alligator roll. So it's when you get possession of someone's waist and you roll them to the side. So this way, your weight isn't on their full legs and it's giving their motion, the roll motion, to get their feet out from under you. That's my rebuttal. Yes. Is football changing? Yes. But you know what else fucking sucks? Is when your whole fucking season ends in literally 2 seconds. Like, that fucking sucks, man. Like, when you, especially if it's a quarterback, when your quarterback is out, like, could you imagine, like, if Dak Prescott went out and got immediately hurt by one of these fucking tackles, and you're like, oh, great, now we got fucking Ben DiNucci again. This is awesome. Like, dude, like, it fucking sucks. Because these quarterbacks and players are getting, especially QBs, because they get paid $100 million, like, in a year. Like, guaranteeds are usually between, like, 60, 50, 40, something like that. And they are the whole team, basically. Like, you don't go very far without a good QB. And, like, I don't know. That's my rebuttal. I know. Very boring. Sorry, guys. Anyway, to wake you guys up, let's do an Uncle Iroh thing, you bunch of jerks. What is the freaking thing? Inspiration.
Is there a stat out there, like, between, I'm sure there is, between rugby and football, which one is more dangerous?
It's football. I know for a fact it is. Oh, yeah.
Is that whole theory of, like, wearing more pads and wearing a helmet makes it more dangerous? That's like a real thing?
Yes. Because it gives the players a feeling of invulnerability, so they throw their bodies around more because they feel like they can't get hurt. When you're not wearing pads and a helmet, your body instinctually protects you. So you will do things that you normally wouldn't do if you didn't have protection. Like pull out.
That makes sense.
Sorry, I had to.
You did that really well.
Yeah, dude. I need to learn. But yeah, it's true. That's why, like, rugby players can, like, do what they do and not walk away with, like, freaking, these handful of cases of CTE and stuff like that, like the NFL does.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right,
So why don't they just fix it? If they knew that's the stat, why don't they just fucking remove all that shit?
Because America loves the idea that American football is a lot like being a gladiator, where you have that armor and stuff. It's the aesthetics. It's the visual aesthetics that they like so much.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I get it. I get the look, but at the same time, like, if we want to be all about safety, and we know this is the way to fix it, do it.
Yeah, but they're not going to change that. You know what I mean? But it's that whole visual aesthetics, because American football player just looks fucking cool compared to a rugby player, which is like a big beefed up Samoan, which is arguably I think that's cooler than fucking a guy in full on pads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's this whole aesthetics thing, the visuals.
I saw that the NFL did release that they're not getting rid of the tush push. Because I knew that was a big thing.
Yeah, it's not going to be run very well anymore. Like, because the best person to ever do the tush push at the point of attack is now retired. You know what I mean? I mean, we'll see like iterations of it, but it won't be as efficient as it has been the past 2 years. So, next thing you know, you have C-spine injuries for life. Yeah. Like ramming another player. Yeah. That was the issue with the tush push. You know what I mean? Is you would have these players just go head in first, and that point of attack is not healthy for you. Because in rugby, they don't do that. They don't do the head-on collisions like that. It's all shoulder. All shoulder, baby. H. Russell, are you gonna put in the thing? Are you gonna redeem the Uncle Arrow thing for Eternal before we move on to Dad Libs? I don't want to do it myself because it's not on there. Uh-oh. Someone took it out. What is this?
No, I don't see it. I see Hurricane Iron is still on there.
I see nut on face. Oh wait, it says what on face? What face? Sorry, I'm in a smaller thing, so it like mashed up the letters together, so it looked like nut on face. All right, we'll do one for you without the thing. There you go. Let me find one.
There's a hurricane coming through.
That's so funny. All right, here we go. This one is a quote from Walt Disney. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Oh. All right, there you go. There's your Iro. And there's our hurricane coming. Oh, man. All right, let's do some Dad Libs. All right. You're welcome. Yeah, I know it sucks that you guys aren't enjoying the live action. I'm with you though. I think the live action Avatar isn't as good. I think it's a C at best. Zuko.
Yeah, I think I watched the first episode, maybe the second. I haven't watched it. I have no interest. It's not for me.
Yeah, it's okay, but it's not. We had this discussion on chat yesterday when we were playing Call of Duty, but like they just need to stop rehashing shit and just come up with like IP stuff, like new shit. Will they ever do that? No, of course not, because it's too hard. So why would they ever come up with something new? I didn't go with hopes that it'd be with the cartoon. I tried. I really did try not to do the same thing, but like it's just hard. At some point, you're gonna compare the two, and that's the unfortunate part. Bless you, dude. Shut up.
No, it was a cough, but thanks.
No, well, either way. Oh, yeah. You know what? I take that back. You're unblessed. All right, chat.
Find out what you're blessing anyway.
So we're doing some Dad Libs. We're gonna do Dad Libs. It's when we don't know the difference between a noun and or verb or adjective. It's the same thing every week. Two dads who need to know grammar. It's time to refresh your grammar. Yeah! Chat, can I get a verb and two nouns from you guys? All right, here we go. Adjective, Kevin. I'm going to start this off. Adjective.
All right.
I'm tired of you starting it off. Noun.
Oh, you want a noun from me?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
person, place, or thing.
Penelope. Yeah, I know. I actually have a cheat sheet up because I don't want to sound stupid or as stupid.
Well, you still did, didn't you? Another adjective. Okay, I put stinky. Adjective, Kevin.
Slimy.
I already put that down. I need something else. You know what? Eternal, give me a noun. Kevin, you needed adjective.
Oh, okay. I thought you moved on. Helpful.
Is that an adjective?
Yeah, because it was next to the example of what an adjective is.
Oh my God. Can I get another noun from the chat? Verb ending in ing. Kissing. A noun, Kevin? I got you, Blast. Softness. Thank you.
Cal Ripken.
Speaking of Cal Ripken, I can't wait to play some more baseball after this. Now, Maryland.
Who?
Now that we're talking about it. A verb, Kevin.
Running. Run. I guess you do run.
Mo, give me a verb. Mojamin, give me a verb from you. A noun. Let's do person, place, or thing. Let's do dad. Adjective, Kevin.
Gentle.
Okay. Another adjective. Smelly. Plural noun.
I don't have a thing for that. What's that? Multiple. Okay, I got it. A flock.
Mm-hmm. Part of the body. I'm gonna do eyes. You guys thought I was gonna pick boobies. I didn't. Another plural noun.
Fucking shit.
Shits. Okay, and the last thing, letter of the alphabet, I put X. Alright, guys, so this Datlib's theme is visiting the in-laws, a guide. Okay. You know what? For Eternal, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to read this in Iroh voice. I'll do that for you. I got to get in the character. I like tea. I love tea. I love nothing more than my nephew. And firebending is a tool, not a necessity. Okay. No. All right, we're good. Yay. It's that slimy time of year when you... now I sound like Shinsuke Nakamura, dude. I can't do it. I went into full Shinsuke.
You totally did.
All right. I kind of want to do Shinsuke now. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's see where this goes.
Go for it.
Yay. It's that slimy time of year. Now it's not. Okay, fuck it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, it's that slimy time of year when you and the old ballin' Penelope get to visit your stinky in-laws. Here are some tried and helpful tips on how to survive without kissing anyone. Do the in-laws not believe in Cal Ripken locks or knocking on the Maryland room door before coming in? Bring your own do not run sign and hang it wherever you need privacy. If they keep bugging you to have a dad so they can be gentle parents, tell them you're pregnant. Who cares if it's a big smelly lie? If your mother-in-law's cooking makes you taste flock beg for mercy, what the fuck?
What the
More like, what the flock? Anyway. Explain you came down with a terrible eyes bug, then sneak out later for a hamburger and French shits. Does your father-in-law love telling X-rated jokes that make you cringe? Or worse, corny ones that make only him electrifying a gut? Tell him he should be a fuck-up comedian. And if he says, really? Smile and say no. Lastly, if your in-laws give you a guilt Cody fans for not visiting enough, suggest they pay for your air softness tickets next time. That'll keep them quiet. There's a lot of confusing things going on in that one. See, bathrooms would have been perfect for this one. It would have. Well, Nerds. Maybe next time. Do we have anyone to raid out? Is there anyone on?
No idea.
See, the bathroom would have been perfect for this one, Zuko. Only then will you find the prideness in your heart to pursue the Avatar. This is either the cocoa berry, which makes great, beautiful tea, or the very poisonous jasmine orchid, known to be very poisonous when ingested. Oh, I love Uncle Iroh, dude. He's the best. Anyone? Did anyone find anyone to raid? I know I went off into
I don't have
Uncle
any
Iroh
of this.
Tower. Yoken Joken. That sounded like what's his face? But Jar Jar Binks. Yoken Joken. Wah! Annie! My Sunday is not complete now. Thank you. You're welcome. It's a lot to bongo to be seen to walk. We said Jar Jar Binks, we in trouble now, Annie. All right. No one found anyone to raid. Will I end this without raiding to somebody? You fuck sure I will. Anyway, this podcast is brought to you by Dubby. What is Dubby? Dubby is an alternative energy drink that you can get only at Dubby.gg. It is not in stores. But they are cost effective. You can get a whole tub of it for like $30, which equals out to like $1 a day on drinks. And they come with great fucking a myriad of flavors. They've got dragon fruit lemonade. They've got fruit punch. They've got a green apple one that's perfect for the upcoming Ghostbusters movie. Hey, adios, Blast. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, take it easy, man.
So just make sure you guys are using the promo code that we have, Dad's World. You can save 10% off of every order. So that's Dubby. Be better. That is DUBBY.GG. Hey, shut up, man. Don't yawn in the middle of my freaking press. How dare you? Code word. Promo code Dad's World. DADSWORLD. Be better with W. So that's that. No one gave me someone to raid, so we're just going to end the podcast. So we will catch you guys next week, same time. If there's any changes, we'll let you know probably through the Discord. So if you're not in our Discord channel, make sure you join up on that. Our links are always posted at the bottom of the description of every video and or podcast episode. So make sure you follow us on all the social medias and join our Discord to get really cool updates on the podcast. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and comment down below.
Yeah. All the places.
Yeah, and rate the podcast. We'll catch you guys next week. We love you. Stay out of trouble. And, be cool, guys.
Yeah, guys.
That's
have a good
it.
one. Have a good week.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
Yeah, have a good week, everybody. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Blastcorn, Wild Irish Rose, Eternal Darkness, Mogaman, and I'm missing one more. H. Varcella, obviously. Midreas. Thank you so much for hopping in and hanging out with us. It's a cool day. See you guys.
See you guys.
How do I end this podcast? Where's the button?